So I mentioned my wife, and we got a new house last year when you weren't supposed to be buying new houses. It was fucking stupid. It's forced me to deal with one thing, and that's home protection, right? I never dealt with home protection before I lived with my wife because I never had anything to protect. All I had were like old comic books and Snapple jars I peed in. So I lived under a bridge with a bunch of other trolls. Keep our pee all separate for some reason. I don't even know, but anyway. But now, I've got my wife and my dogs and my new baby, and I'd like to keep them unraped and unkilled. Like that's working out for us, right? But I know certain things about myself. I know I don't want a gun in the house because they're all loud and bullety. So what I'm going to get for home protection is a samurai sword. Right? Because I just think being 6'6" and swinging a samurai sword, that's going to be a little bit of a deterrent to anybody who thinks it's a good idea to break into my house, right? You think about it. You come through my back window, you see me running down the hall at you, sword scraping the ceiling, me just screaming at the top of my lungs, just fucking little prime gut poking out of my teeth. Sparks flying out the lighting fixtures. I think in that scenario, I will have a solid 10 seconds where you as the intruder will be like, oh fuck! Wrong house, dude. I'm gonna see what your neighbors have. Only end badly. I think there's one thing that makes that better, and that is the fact that every night, true story, I sleep in the nude. Yes. It's weird when it's a guy. Alright. I know it's a horrible visual. So many people are wrapping up eating, but I think my nude sleeping is going to work in my favor. And here's why. I think the first guy that climbs through my window, I'm going to be scared shitless, right? So my penis is going to rocket up inside my body, making his new home up here in the chest cavity. So the first guy that climbs through my window is going to be like, what the fuck? There's a giant dickless creature swinging a goddamn samurai sword. Holy shit. I will never unsee this. I'm going to take out my eyes and fucking stomp on it. Make the horrible man go away. And I thought about it. I think there's one way to make that better. And that's if every night I sleep wearing a baby mask. Yeah, the creepier the better. Just a big creepy plastic baby head. Shove that on top of my mug. Then I take the samurai sword and duct tape it to my hands. So it's always go time. Somebody climbs through my window, I'll pop up with the sword already, like, what the fuck? They'll be like, you, what the fuck? Some giant dickless baby swinging an ancient Japanese weapon. And fucked up Pan's Labyrinth shit is this, man? So I mentioned the baby. We actually, he's awesome. He turns a year in a couple weeks, and it's just fucking the best. I'm having a blast. And but the thing about it is, I used to do a joke where I used to say that I would never have a baby, and I also used to say that I hated when comedians have babies, and it changes them, right? These guys have heard the bit. But it's true. I hated when guys would be like super edgy and funny and smart, and then they'd be on stage and be like, that guy's awesome, and then they'd have a baby and they'd be totally pussified. Which is a word, and next time you see them on stage, you'll be like, I looked into my baby's eyes and I saw how precious life is. I hate it when guys do that, so I always used to say, if you ever see me change my act, and you see me on stage talking about my baby, and I'm like, it's precious, and you say, if I do that, I want you to punch my baby. Right, that was pre-baby. Now I have a baby, and I love him, and I would like for him to remain unpunched for as long as possible. And I know having my teens, that's not going to work out for him. He's going to be like 15 and look like me, and he's going to be at school reading a Stephen King book, and some big jock's going to run up and go, "Why are you reading at school for, faggot?" Punch. It happened to Pops, it'll happen to him. And I'm just also afraid that somebody's going to take me up on it now. And so, while my kid's still an infant and can't defend himself, you know, like, I'm afraid somebody's going to see me in a mall, and some fat nerd's going to run up to me and go, "You fucking said." My baby's going to be like, "Daddy, why that fat lady in the Spider-Man t-shirt?" I'm like, "That was a fellow, my friend, but anyway." Daddy said something stupid. So I'm ready for it, just to let you know, if you're ever out in LA and you see me with my kid, I'm ready all the time. I'm so paranoid, I'm afraid somebody's going to do it. So I'm prepared every time I leave the house. I've got the kid and a baby Bjorn hanging on the front right here, ready. And I'm swinging an aluminum bat all day long. You might get in there, but you're not getting out of there. Which is also the way I plan to take on the zombie apocalypse. Oh, I'm prepared.